Thank you, Mayor Willis. Good evening, everyone. As most of you all know, I'm not Howard Sanders. My name is Willie Burnside, but he had a prior engagement, and he asked that I stand in for him, and he didn't think he'd be able to make it back. I would just like to begin by saying that I'm representing the Hollandale Economic and Community Development Foundation, H.E.C.D.F., and we have a somewhat of a history with what's going on here today. About 10 years ago, the Economic Development Foundation, along with some other organizations and individuals, worked to dedicate a grave marker to Sam Chatmon. The following year, the Economic Development Foundation started a festival known as Summerfest, and that festival was geared around Sam Chatmon. And I wish we had some of the t-shirts to show now, but so our festival that we have every year has been dedicated to Sam Chatmon. And for a lot of people that didn't know, Sam was a great musician and represented Hollandale well. As you heard the song that he was singing about Blue Front in Hollandale. So we're just glad to have all you all out here participating today. We thank the Blues Commission, individuals, groups, and everyone that have made this possible, because it's long overdue. And as you see on the program, we'll work with the city to purchase Sam's house, and we plan on putting it up here, turning it into a museum. Right. So hopefully, well, not hopefully, it will become a museum, and there are some other things that we plan to do in this area to build it up and to make it better than it was before, because we hopefully we'll have people coming here to visit, and not just come visit Sam's grave like we had a tour several months ago, but we want them to come here and leave some money here as well. So if we have something for them, they will come. So again, thank you for this opportunity, and we hope everyone enjoy themselves.
Thank you, Mr. Burnside. Ms. Johnson, do you have a t-shirt? Ms. Schilling, do you have a t-shirt? As Mr. Burnside stated, we're in the process of moving Mr. Chatmon's house here in this location for a museum, and we have shirts, t-shirts on sale here, and we're asking everybody to purchase one for only $15, just $15, 35. That's all we're asking for, and this will be a thing you can take back, and for days, years to come, you can look back on this once we send this area as a Chatmon area, his home and place that you come back and visit, and you can wear your t-shirt back at that time. So before you leave, there's a table over here. We want everybody to go by and by the L&M Lounge over there and purchase your t-shirt, because we're going to need this funds to develop the house into where we want it to be, so it'll be a place that people can, as this Burnside said, come and visit and be with us. At this time, we'd like for Mr. Watson, Libby Ray Watson, is he here? Oh, Miss Libby, come on in.
And if Sam was here right now, he'd say, "Oh, shucks." And y'all know that. People that know him know that. Sam was a good friend of mine. He was funny. He was fun. He was generous. He liked to tease people and play games. He had a great sense of humor. He had a way of making you feel like you were the important one. And I'm proud to be here for him. The sugar blues, everybody's singing. The sugar blues, honey, the whole world's ringing. I love my coffee, I love my tea. You know the doggone sugar blues soured on me. I'm feeling lonesome, baby, I'm feeling bad. Ain't got no time to lose. You can say what you please, honey, you do what you choose. Give me your sugar blues. He was a sweet man too. We sing the sugar blues the same. Ah, the sugar blues. Everybody's singing the sugar blues on the holidays ringing. I love my coffee, baby. I love my tea. You know the doggone sugar blues soured on me. Soured on me. I'm feeling lonesome, baby. I'm feeling bad. Ain't got no time to lose. Or you can say what you please, honey. You do what you choose. Give me your sugar blues. I'm gonna do that one more time. Oh, the sugar blues. Everybody's singing the sugar blues on the holiday singing. I love my coffee, baby. I love my tea. You know the doggone sugar blues soured on me. I'm feeling lonesome. I'm feeling bad. Ain't got no time to lose. Honey, you can say what you please. You do what you choose. Give me your sugar blues, sweet sugar. Oh, I want your sugar blues. I was a bit rusty, y'all, and I apologize for that, but I am so proud and honored to be here for this occasion, for the Blue Front, for Hollandale, and mainly for Sam. You know, he was a great guy, and it's good to see this huge crowd at this event. I've been to a few of these, and this is a big one for Hollandale, for anywhere in Mississippi. This is a big event. Sam used to have this, I don't know if y'all remember, there was a young boy that lived down the street from Sam. His name was Junior, and he had Down syndrome. And he had this guitar that somebody had bought him. It was kind of an Ovation knockoff that he was so proud of. And he would come down to Sam's house with that guitar, just dressed to the nines, you know, starched like he was going to a show. And Sam would pull out his guitar, and they would sit there, and that kid would just bang away on his guitar. And Sam would go, "Get it, boy!" and just make him grin like a mule eating briars. It was great, you know. It really was. And honored to be here again for Sam, and ready to warm up and play some more blues for y'all soon. Stick around and we'll do it some more. Thank y'all very much for having me here.
Thank you, Libby. At this time, we'd like for Roy Schilling to come and give us a word.
Let's have another hand for Libby Ray Watson, y'all. Wasn't she great? Man, she's great. I don't really have anything planned to say, and I'm not going to talk but just for a minute, but you know, Sam Chatmon, my memories of Sam, I was, you know, a young kid in the 60s, late 60s and 70s. Sometimes I'd be at the grocery store helping my dad maybe carry groceries on a busy day. And I just remember Sam coming in, and every now and then when he would come in, he'd have a bunch of kids with him, and he would just buy a paper sack full of candy for those kids. And one day I said, "Sam, why are you buying all this candy?" He said, "Man, I've been to San Diego." And he said, "I got money. I'm buying these kids some candy." And man, he had about 20 kids with him, and they were just loving every minute of it. That's how generous of a person he was. And, you know, I didn't know the significance of Sam Chatmon until I got older, and I listened to rock music, and I heard these rock bands playing all these tunes, and I started checking out where they came from. And I'll be damned if they didn't come from Hollandale, some of them. And I said, you know, here these guys are flying all over the world and riding in Rolls Royce and Bentley cars. And there Sam is down on the corner by Booth's drugstore playing these tunes these guys are getting rich off of. And that just, for some way, I didn't think that was quite right, but that's the way the world is, I guess. But I'm just glad everybody's out here. You know, Hollandale tourism is something that we need to latch on to, and very thankful of the Blues Commission and the state to get this program going and to include us in it. And I don't know what else to say other than everybody and have a good time, enjoy the music. We're going to have a little food back here in a minute, and thank you for coming out.
Thank you, Roy. Let me make this statement before we go any further. We have plenty of food, and for you guys that need something a little stronger than water, we have something over in the side of it, and plus we have some back here, and believe it, what? It's going to be blue fun again because you won't get arrested for drinking out in public, okay? At this time, we have some relatives of Mr. Chatmon. Would you like to come and say a few words in the relatives of Mr. Chatmon?
Hello. Thank you, darling. I'm Charles. I'm SamChatmon2's stepson. And like she say, like Libby say, he started playing and little Junior would be there and they'd be beating and I'd slip out the back door. Cause I'm a jazz fan, you know. But I enjoyed myself there. And Daddy Sam was a good man, like they say, you know. And I've been to that same sunflower with him. And he's buy the kids candy and stuff, you know. And but this is all I got to say because I'm full, okay? And I love you all for coming.
All right. Thank you, sir. Come on, Ms. Ollie.
Well, my name is Ollie Tyson, and Sam Chatmon is my uncle. He's my grandmother's brother. I didn't know him that well because I left when I was a little kid, but I remember being a little kid and sitting around listening to Uncle Sam play. I spent most of my time listening to Sam Jr. play because he had a band and a group out of Chicago, and he was recording, so it was kind of fun. But most of the guys that were on my dad's side played guitar. And that's all I have to say. I'm the only one that doesn't play anything.
Thank you, Ms. Tyson, for your words. Mr. Hank Burdine. Okay, Burdine, okay. And by the way, Mr. Burdine has just informed me there's other museums that we may be able to bring to Hollandale in the near future. He may tell you about that's why he's up here.
On the other museum, I don't know if it's a museum yet, but who all knows about Leon Davis's Playhouse in Pantherburn? Anybody been down there? That is a project that I'm going to work on to try to bring it up here before it falls down at Pantherburn. If I begin to ramble, somebody wave their hand and tell me to be quiet, because I have stories about Mr. Sam that I could go on and tell for hours on end. When I first met Sam, I was building the roads up here, north end of town, and we were pouring concrete in front of this house, and there was a nice house. Beside it was a little small house. And this elderly gentleman was out there with a little white dog, and he had a guitar in his lap. And I walked over there, and I said, can you play that thing? He looked at me, and from that moment, he always called me Little Partner. He said, Little Partner, I've been playing this thing all my life. And with that, he struck off on one of those songs. And I became a very close friend with Sam Chatmon. We would travel together. He would come to my house in Greenville. I'd come get him, and we'd spend evenings out at my hunting camp north of Leroy Percy Park. The very first place I brought my wife to be when I brought her to the Mississippi Delta from Miami Beach, Florida, was straight to Sam Chatmon's house and into his arms. And like I say, if I choke up, it's because of the great heart that this man had. I never saw him that he didn't invite me to spend the night in his house. If I was on the way home traveling and came through Hollandale and needed a place to stay, even though my camp was 15 miles from here, come spend the night with me. Well, the thing about Sam that sticks out in my mind is that Sam was a gentleman. But number one, above that, he was a gentleman. And it has been written and it has been said that he gave dignity to the blues.